We're here at the Laura Preshon Gallery, and today we're going to go over the GIA's 4 C's. We know diamond shopping can be intimidating, but it really doesn't have to be. And we always go over the 4 C's with our clients because they're very helpful in understanding a diamond's characteristics. The 4 C's are color, clarity, cut, and carat weight, and we're going to start with color. Diamonds are graded on a color scale that starts at D and moves down to Z. As you move up the scale towards D, the diamond's going to be a cooler, whiter color. And as you move down the scale, that diamond's going to have a little more color, a little more warmth, and sometimes has a yellow, brown, or a gray hue to it. Our clients generally source the top 5 colors, D through H, so you're never going to get a super colorful diamond. It's going to be either a cooler white or a slightly warmer white. Here we have 3 diamonds, an F, a G, and an H. As you can see, the F is going to have the coolest, whitest color of the 3 stones. The G will be slightly warmer. And the H will be an even slightly more warm white. It's good to keep in mind the diamonds are graded upside down for their color like this, where the color is much more obvious, but when they're flipped like they're going to be sitting in your engagement ring, they're going to be reflecting light, and that color is going to be much more subtle. Diamonds are graded on a clarity scale that starts at flawless and moves down the scale to I3, which stands for included 3. Inclusions are like birthmarks to diamonds, and they're not a negative thing. Most diamonds do have inclusions of some type, but it's all about making sure that the inclusions are located in a place that doesn't obstruct the light or take away from the beauty of your diamond. I would say the majority of our clients source somewhere in the middle of the scale between SI and VS, which is slightly included or very slightly included, meaning they have a few little inclusions here and there, but again, it's really about where they're located. Just so you can see the difference in clarity, we have 2 diamonds here with the same color grade, which is F, but the one on top has an SI1 clarity, which is slightly included 1, where the diamond on bottom has a VS1 clarity, very slightly included 1. The diamond on the bottom might look a little bit sparklier and a little bit clearer because of its higher clarity, but as you can see, the differences are very subtle. These are small nuances. If you want to be completely sure that your diamond is eye clean, meaning you can't see any inclusions with the naked eye, and you're purchasing online or something like that, always go for a VS2 or higher. Although as you can see, the diamond on top here with that SI1 clarity is still super beautiful. There's no visible inclusions, and it's still a really great quality stone. Next, we have the cut of the diamond. The cut is graded on a scale from excellent to poor. Overall, a large part of a diamond sparkle is determined by the cut, and so for that reason, it's a really important aspect to the 4 C's. You could argue that it's the most important. The cut is the math of the diamond, we like to say, and by that I mean it determines the size of the table, the depth of the diamond, the angle of the crown, and the symmetry of the stone, and so on. These are very general terms I'm speaking in, and there's a lot that goes into it, but all you really have to remember is if you stay with a very good to excellent cut, you're going to have an absolutely beautiful diamond. It's gonna be very symmetrical, you're gonna get a lot of sparkle, a lot of fire out of that diamond. Here we have 2 diamond certificates that are graded by the GIA. These certificates tell all of the diamond's characteristics, the 4 C's, plus some extra information. As you can see, these are both for round diamonds, as you can see from the plots. And that's because the round brilliant cut are the only shapes that are going to have the cut grade mentioned on their certificate, because that's graded by the GIA or whatever grading facility is grading that particular diamond. For every other cut, the fancy shapes like oval, marquise, pear, emerald, etc., those are all determined by the diamond merchant. So whoever's selling that diamond is deciding, is it a very good cut? Is it an excellent cut? Last of the 4 C's is carat, and it's good to keep in mind that carat's a weight and not a visual millimeter size. So 2 diamonds, just like 2 people, can weigh the same but have different dimensions, depending on the cut, the shape of the diamond, etc. So here we have 3 different diamonds of 3 different shapes. On our left, we have a marquee cut diamond. In the middle, we have an oval cut diamond. And on the right, we have an emerald cut diamond. The marquee cut on the left is 0.7 carats. The oval in the middle is 1.01 carats. And the emerald cut on the right is 1.2 carats. As you can see, even though these all have very similar millimeter sizes, their weights differ quite a bit, and that has to do with how they're cut and the nature of their cuts. So the emerald cut by its nature is very deep. It's a very deep stone, and that's because we want it to be a little deeper so we can't see right through the top. The oval is kind of in the middle and has a little more face value than the emerald cut, but isn't quite as deep, so it weighs a little less. And then the marquee is a very elongated stone. It has a ton of face value, even though it weighs less than the other two cuts. As a recap, we covered the 4 C's today, which are color, clarity, cut, and carat weight. It's good to keep in mind that you absolutely don't need to be at the top of every scale in order to have a beautiful diamond. Engagement rings are gifts and they're meant to be beautiful and sparkly, so as long as you find a good balance between these characteristics, that diamond's going to do its job and be absolutely gorgeous. You can choose a diamond on your own using our diamond database, or if you would like help, don't hesitate to reach out to our team via phone, email, or by stopping into our gallery. We help clients choose diamonds every day, and we're here to make the experience as fun and stress-free as possible.